Y'all, the average gym membership costs anywhere between $35 to $60. And a lot of us are spending money on a gym membership that is not serving us. You could do a lot in your house with a little walking pad, walking around the neighborhood, a little trampoline. So we about to talk about how you can make sure that you are still meeting your goals without a gym membership.
When I think about it straight, this freedom, something like a woman prays. I'm grateful for the loving that you gave.
Hey friend, I'm McLean, financial coach, fractional CFO, and your go-to for real talk on ministry, marriage, money, and motivation. So I want to talk about my early journey, okay? Y'all, in other videos, I talked about how I started from ground zero. Ground zero? I was a little over 260 something pounds, and now I'm around a little less than, I haven't weighed myself all month, so I'm not sure. But at that point, I was around 219, something like that, right? The goal is to really figure out how to ensure that you are able to still reach your goal consistently, even without a gym membership. Okay, so the first thing that I did when I started on that journey was I got a walking pad. Y'all, walking pad changed my life, okay? Why? Because I had a step goal, a consistent daily step goal that I started with that my coach provided was 8,000 steps a day, okay? And I had to get that by any means necessary. And initially, before I got the walking pad, I was walking around the neighborhood and I would get those steps that way. But then there were some days that it was super cold or it was raining outside or whatever the case is. And it was a little bit difficult to get those steps. But when I got that walking pad, baby, you couldn't tell me nothing. All right, maybe you could, but I don't know. That walking pad made me be consistent in spite of, okay? So I got a walking pad and then had the nerve, the audacity, the mitigated goal, okay, to get a trampoline, all right? So I did get a trampoline. It is a rebounder, and my coach made me do these rebounder. I think her name is Michelle on YouTube. She's a trampoline person or whatever. And that little lady was doing the most, okay? I almost died like 3, 4, 5 times. Still, I don't know. Sometimes I still halfway pass out while I'm doing those workouts on the rebounder. Not gonna lie to you. But another thing I did was over time I got a weighted vest. Shout out to Jessica that purchased me a weighted vest just to support my journey. Love you, girl. So the weighted vest I would wear when I would be doing the walking pad to just add a little bit more resistance. But all of that is at home. Gym who? Okay? And so the goal was take away all the excuses. Some of us are like, the gym is too far away. I don't feel like driving. Whatever, right? We got all these excuses. It's too many people in there. Whatever, right? So the goal is to remove all of the excuses, okay? So the walking pad was a game changer. Another video, I talked about the gradual step progression, and that was also a big benefit for me. So going from 8,000 steps a day to 10,000 steps a day to 12,000 steps a day, it literally was me being able to show myself the progression. So now I'm at 12,000 steps a day, and on average I'm around 14,000 steps. That's literally based on my workouts and things like that. Now I'm around 14,000 steps. But when I first started 8,000 steps, I was like, there's no way. No way. Okay? Then I made 8,000 steps daily. Then when I got to 10,000 steps, I was like, there's no way you think I'm going to be able to get got 10,000 steps daily. Then I was like, when she said, okay, now I'm going to 12K, I'm like, who? And I know you didn't hear from God, woman of God. I know he didn't say that. He said it, okay? Or she said it, and I'm following. Okay, the point is, the progression is powerful because it's proven to your mental, your brain, that something is actually happening. I know for me, when I first started running, practicing slow running, because I'm getting ready for a 5K soon. What was I even saying? Okay, yes, I am practicing for a 5K. And so I remember when I first started kind of practicing in my neighborhood, trying to practice, slow running, After like 2 minutes, I was dead. Like, EMS, where are you? I was letting y'all know. But now I actually am on so I have a Garmin watch. I'm actually on a 5K training plan, and normally I'm getting 2.5 to 3 miles, normally about 2.8 to 3 miles a day. All right, and that's during my long run days, because the coach actually assigns me long run days on the Garmin app. So that is literally the progression. You start where you are. And one of the biggest things I want to say is, this is why starting small matters. Don't. I know you done seen the TikTok and the Instagram and the YouTube videos, and people are like, yeah, you can do this and lift like, yes, you can, but start small. Because you don't want to overwhelm yourself on a very new journey. I started from ground zero. So it would have been crazy for me to be like, okay, let me go ahead and start lifting these weights, or let me do a 10-minute run. I'm passing out at 2 minutes. So start where you are, start small. What matters more is the progression. Is something changing? All right. Maybe I only did 10 minutes today walking, but then tomorrow I'm able to do 12 minutes, right? Is something changing? That is the biggest thing to ask yourself. Don't do too much too soon, too fast, because then you will cause yourself to burn out and you just almost give up. That's what I want to say. I really want you to understand that strategy is powerful when it's sustainable. So a good strategy with no sustainability is a waste of time. If I tell you, your goal is to run every day or to drink water every day or whatever, and you just not gonna do it, all of that strategy was a waste of time, because it wasn't something you could keep up. So let's just be honest with ourselves. Let's show ourselves some grace, and let's start from where we are and not where we desire to be, because you will get there, but you gotta be consistent, and it's the slow and the steady that wins the race. I did not need a gym to start. I needed to start. The gym came later. So now, yes, I do have, and I literally last week just got my first gym membership, and I don't know how I'm feeling about it yet. All right. I have gone to like gym workouts or whatever, but that was different from me actually having a gym membership. So yeah. Gym came later. That was after I had already lost the pounds, right? It was like, okay, now I'm trying to body recomposition, like really just trying to make sure, or it's body composition, because I was saying that all wrong. Body composition, I was really trying to make sure I would tone up and all these different things, and weights really do help, strength training. But I wasn't going to the gym for my cardios. I would do cardio while I was there, but I wasn't going for my cardios, because I would use my walking pad, my jumping in the neighborhood to do that. So I did not need a gym to start. I just needed to start. The gym came later. The results that I'm talking about, the 30 plus pounds, came from consistency. And that consistency happened before the gym ever even entered the chat. Before the gym entered the picture, consistency was there. So the equipment in your living room, okay, the equipment in your garage that's been sitting there, the equipment that's in your home gym that you created, or just, I don't have no equipment, but the equipment that's in your living room, your couch, right? Walking around your living room, standing up and down on the chair, being able to do workouts. Like, there are home workouts that you can do with your whole living room set, right? But the equipment that's in your living room will do more for you than a gym membership that you never see. So save some money, save some time, and make sure that you build the consistency first before you run to get a gym. I also didn't buy clothes. I didn't buy any gym clothes. Normally, because I said in another video, I was on this whole adult yo-yo my entire adult life when it came to my weight loss. And so I would always, like, when I start my weight loss journey, I would always buy new gym clothes. Why? You ain't even earned nothing, girl. So I started making this thing with myself where I would say, okay, if you are consistent with your workout, because I first started by saying if you lose 10 pounds, and when the scale tried to play me that one day, I was like, no, we're not tying this metric to that. So I was like, if you are consistent for 2 weeks without stopping, then you can buy one gym outfit. Not a haul, one gym outfit, right? So y'all see, the gym clothes be the gym clothes and that be the gym clothes, okay? So right now, I currently only have one brand new outfit in a sports bra. Okay, so I really want to end this by saying, if you are in a space where you're like, whew, child, I am trying. I am doing the best I can. I just need to get consistent. Then I want you to comment the word strong below in the chat. Let me know that you saw the video. Let me know that you made it this far. Like, share, and subscribe, because we're going to keep talking about this. But I want you to understand that you do have community here. Even if you just put that down there, then we get to rally around you, support you, and even provide you with accountability as you are on this journey. But I am so proud of you. You got this. The fact that you're even considering this journey, or even if you're on this journey currently, I want to encourage you that you can do these things. I'm proud of you. I'll see you next time.
When I think about his grace.